Hello and happy New Year's Eve, United States of America. This is the Geek IO New Year's Eve special.
And I
I'm
should really
CJ.
be paying attention.
That's RoboDale.
Is it? Am I Robo?
Yes, you are. Gonna hang out for a little bit, just until the balls drop, and just Dale and I are gonna hang out. I'm gonna drink some and play some games.
Our ball has already dropped.
Yeah,
Our
it's
ball's dropped
already
13 hours ago.
yeah.
Am I any clearer now, by the way?
Yes, you are.
Okay. What about
Sam,
now?
take a dump on you again.
No, actually, it's through my actual microphone. So,
Oh, your microphone took a dump on you.
microphone took a dump. Dump mic. Dump mic.
Wait, what? What were you trying to say there?
We were talking about, balls dropping, so I thought, dump mic.
Yeah.
Dump mic.
I've sent out the Hangout link to many other people, so gonna just put this up on for anybody to join the Hangout. This is pretty much not anything official, just something I want to do for a couple of years now, which is just kind of hang out for New Year's. And Leslie and I tried doing it for the last couple of years, and it's failed miserably. And
That's okay.
yeah, this year I had nothing else to do, so all my friends, real life friends, suck, and the friend that doesn't suck is coming in 2 days. Well, sucks in a different way. It's coming in 2 days. So
Please don't use the word sucks and coming in the same sentence ever again. Ever.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
No, hang on.
Speaking
No,
of that.
me?
No.
Me? No. Me sucking and coming in the same sentence.
Okay, there you go. Because, yeah.
2015.
Hateful Eight is very interesting when it comes to, yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Sucking or coming. Or yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Also, for those who don't know, yes, I'm going to America. I leave here tomorrow morning. I was telling CJ before we went live about the various varieties of Tim Tams I bought at the store for my travels. Well, our travels, I suppose, when I get there. So I've got peanut butter flavored Tim Tams.
Nuts
Which I'm looking forward to.
Have you tried that one yet?
I actually haven't. No, it's
Oh,
new.
sweet. We will we'll live stream. We'll do a good old CJ taste weird crap segment.
Yes, Tim Tams. Red Velvet Tim Tams, which I also haven't tried. I tried to do ones I haven't tried, just for kicks and giggles. The white ones though, the white Tim Tams, white chocolate Tim Tams, I have tried. They are delicious. And I've got just normal plain ass brown. I shouldn't say that. Brown, normal round Tim Tams. Plain. Well, the tube of Vegemite's in my checked-in luggage. For them. New Year's Eve 2015. Plain old ass brown Tim Tams. So there you go. And I'm eating potato salad, which is delicious.
Show me a potato salad.
That was a weird laugh, I'm not gonna lie.
That was extremely weird.
The coffee hasn't set in yet. But running around like a madman trying to get things organized. But I'm pretty much there. I just need to throw in a few last minute check-in things. No, not check-in things, carry-on things tomorrow. Like my computer and my microphone and my headphones. Which I obviously can't put in there now, otherwise,
Well, yes.
This is true. making sure I have all the correct paperwork. Paperwork, if you will.
Walk.
Paperwork.
Ate at that place in New York this year. So yeah, speaking of which, what's been some of your
Speaking of paperworks, I'm confused.
yes. What are some of your highlights from this last year? Let's do some reminiscing.
Let's do some of that.
You weird future person.
Highlights from this year or last year?
2015.
I don't know. I've had so much. It's been a weird year. A mixture of good. I wouldn't say.
Oh my God! Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I just saw something. Netflix to stream fake New Year's Eve countdown to trick kids into early bedtime.
Yeah, they do that every year.
Well done, Netflix.
They do that every year. I think they program it to like 9 o'clock or something.
That's awesome.
So it would have been bedtime about an hour and a half ago, children. So get in bed because you're late.
Yeah, get in
But
bed.
anyway,
You should not be watching this.
you should not be watching this because, well, unless you're Australian, then maybe because it's like 1:08 in the afternoon. So there's that.
That's fair.
Exactly.
You got roboting again.
Oh, did I? I don't know what the deal is. It's probably because I have the fan on.
How's the fan messing with your bandwidth?
Don't ask. Just answers. Answers is all you need.
Love is all you need.
Answers is all you need.
Love is all you need.
Actually, not necessarily. But best bits and worst bits of 2015. I don't know. I moved out of home this year. I suppose that's probably been the best bit of 2015.
That's a pretty big deal.
It's a pretty big deal. So I'm now living by myself in a 2-bedroom townhouse that has 1.5 bathrooms for one person. So, I've gotten a bit of flack for here locally. So, which is strange.
Oh, Dale's the 1%.
That's the 1%. Not even that. More in we have a homelessness crisis, which we don't, but the media likes to pretend that we do. Yeah, right-wing media. But anyway, we have a homeless
that doesn't
crisis.
get any better here, by the way. In fact, it gets much, much worse.
So, okay. I don't think we should be talking about politics on New Year's Eve/day, but it's strange because I follow some US political media as well. It doesn't seem the same. But anyway, for example, your right wing stuff doesn't seem as like our right wing stuff. It's kind of strange.
I was gonna say. I thought you were gonna say extreme like that.
No, I'm not. Different is where I was going for there. So there's that. But what else? Yeah, there's been some other. I've been down and out and a bit relating to some other news. I don't know, and there's some other news that happened just recently where I'm like, that kind of left me share what it is publicly. So that's why I'm like tugging boats and pulling trannies or however you want to say that. But which in the lead up to 2016 could be very, very interesting. So I want to see where that goes. I've told you what the news is. Yes, I'm referring to that. Yeah. Okay, you figured.
I'm gonna tell everybody what it is. It's involving a rabbit, a donkey, and a double-sided internal massager.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Which that side of things, I'm confused on which one is the person in that. So let's just assume the foot massager is the person in that. The foot massager.
I said internal massager.
Internal massager. Wow. Internal foot massager? I'm confused.
Yeah, totally. Foot massager. All right, live New Year's Eve 2015. CJ explains to Dale the birds and the bees.
When a mummy and a daddy love each other very much, they give birth to chickens. But apart from that, they give. I've never understood that. Who's the bird and who's the bee in that situation?
I don't know. I'm guessing the guy is supposed to be the bee.
I've had that talk, not in that cliche way, but I've never understood who's the bird and who's the bee in that situation. I was assuming that the guy was the bird in that situation because the bird.
I see. I always thought it was
muscular. Stuff.
I thought it was the bee because the stinger.
Oh yeah, and the bird because she's got to look after the nest. And
exactly, and they used to call women birds. So don't Australians still call women birds? I don't know.
We call them Sheilas these days.
Sheilas. Oh yeah.
Sheilas. Okay.
The term bird went out with the prison colony. So Dale tells me that they're no longer a prison colony.
No, well, for the most part, the common population
I like how you reluctantly touch that. Like, well.
Well, we do have prisons, so technically, yes, there are some people who are imprisoned, so I'm not going to deny that. So, there's that. New Year's Eve, prison talk.
Prison talk!
Which, it's bad. No, New Year's, though. Some people are morons on how they drive on the roads, so if you are driving on the road tonight in the US, please look after yourselves. We don't need ridiculous people on our roads anywhere in the world, so be safe.
Indeed.
Also, stay in school and don't do drugs. I'm in that type of mood today. But 2015, I don't know. It's been really weird. What about yours? How is your was?
This year was actually pretty good. I mean, well, it had definite ups and downs. A lot of personal shit happened this year, and not all of it good. In fact, most of it bad. Stuff I'm going to talk about. I was officially diagnosed bipolar and began treatment for that. I was also, the exact diagnosis actually is bipolar 1 with mild psychoses. Basically what that means is I was depressed most of the year, clinically depressed. And there were many times where it literally hurt to get out of bed. And that caused a lot of issues in the rest of my life. And I've since got treatment for that, and that's where everything has started going up. I went to Dragon Con this year, and that was badass, like always. Got to hang out with Raul, go back and listen to that. To MetroCon this year. Really, the gears started turning about how to make this my full-time job. So I began the process of calling people and putting my neck out on the line and potentially alienating myself. But so far it's been pretty well paid off. For things that I'm not willing to say, I'm going to have more time in the new year. So I'll be able to dedicate more resources mentally and time-wise to Geek.io. So
And I'm also having some extra time this year too, so which I'm putting towards programming and stuff like that as well on my side. But on my side, so sounds like we're on different sides, but we're on the same. It's weird. It's a weird relationship, but on both sides. So, and it's going to be weird. I'm going to keep my part-time / full-time weird supermarket job, of course, but I'm not going to have commitments throughout the daytime. So I'm going to have some 40 hours.
I'm getting my controller because I'm actually going to be streaming some games while we're doing it.
Yeah, I know you're there. But it's gonna be next year's gonna be weird, considering the year doesn't actually technically kick off for me until the 19th of January. So there's that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Oh yeah.
It's nearly over.
Yeah. Mine too. Don't feel too bad.
There you go.
I have you here for most of January. Well, pretty much my entire January is screwed on anything extracurricular because I have you here for the 2.5 weeks or whatever, almost 3 weeks, and then right after that I go in for weight loss surgery. So, so that is going to keep me out for a couple of weeks. And then my life begins in February, pretty much.
But yeah, February is going to be good. There's talks of new shows coming, so not only from me, I think there's other stuff coming as well. So
yeah, I'm gonna be doing some new stuff throughout the year. First half of 2016 pretty much is going to be business as usual until I get my own place.
Yeah.
And then the reign of Geek.io shall commence.
Let it rain.
Let it rain.
Wait, hang on. Did CJ just admit live on the internet that he's going to make it rain? Is that what
Make it rain, bitches!
Make it rain. CJ is going to make it rain in 2016. So, but yeah, things you're looking forward to in 2016. I'll touch on that real quick.
The surgery. People are saying, "Oh, that's not even." No, this is a really big thing for me. As anybody can see, I am a large person, and this surgery is a big deal for me because when I do my whirlwind tour this year doing conventions, I won't be extremely uncomfortable while flying, which is a big thing for me. Because that's the reason why I don't go do a lot of conventions and stuff like that, is because it's very uncomfortable flying as a bigger person, and I'm tall as it is, so planes are an issue on that level. And then they're the issue on the fact that it's hard for me to get into a seat, and it's embarrassing, and people don't want to sit next to me, and it's ridiculous. Because America is fat phobic.
Well, there's that. Yes. Anyway, I think Jared Budlong is paying attention. Anyway,
hey, Budlong.
In jokes. Anyway, I think. Can I say what's happening in like 20 hours? Something. Fill in the blanks here.
Sure.
My trip to America is going to be, it's going to be. Yeah. That's going to be certainly one of the biggest things I've done, not only next year but kind of ever. It's been a really, really big lead up. It really has. When did we start planning this thing? Like back in June, I think I booked the flights for.
Well, see, I mean, and you have experience now. What I like to call hello Twitch, by the way. I'm finally live on Twitch now that I have a game up and running. Playing some Final Fantasy 14 for our Twitch crew. And I mean, you have experienced now firsthand what Raul experienced this year, which is my insane planning. I plan everything in advance. Like the fact that I cannot plan my PAX East trip until 2 months out is driving me crazy.
Exactly.
Because I don't have the money to afford to do it. So I'm I'm held, and it's like making me absolutely insane. Just thinking, I'm like, I only have 2 months to plan for this. And Rachel will tell you, like, I plan for Disney. This is what I do. I plan. This is why I lead. This is how I lead. I plan. I don't really enjoy doing things spur of the moment because as a father, spur of the moment hurts a lot of people.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, like, you need some sort of formal, like not formal, but some sort of formative planning. Otherwise, it's just going to fall apart. And you know, we were talking about international flights and visas, and I didn't have to worry about immunizations. Thank God. This saves me $90 doctor fee. Thank you, third world countries. But anyway, so it saves me a lot of time and hassle on that part. But you need that sort of stuff because you know I'm going to be flying. I've got 3 legs to my flying trip alone. So
Exactly.
you know that's not including trip to the airport. You know that sort of stuff as well. So there's been and packing and what have you as well. I just finished packing my checked-in bag today. So yeah, there's and that kind of freaked me out. Going, oh no! I literally was running around the house the other day, going, crap! It is pouring with rain. I cannot dry clothes. And I don't have a dryer.
Oh jeez.
What the hell am I going to do? So and that again, I could have waited a day and it would have been perfect sunshine. But I'm like, oh, I need these dried now. So ended up going and borrowing my parents' dryer. But apart from that,
hey, at least it's an option.
Hey, well, my dad's like, oh, I need to go to the, I don't know what you guys call it, but we call it the dump. You know, transfer station? I don't know. Some sort of, no? Your eyes are looking weird at me.
I am, in fact.
Dump, tip, I don't know. Place where we
Tip?
throw like garbage out.
Oh, it's called a dump here too.
It's called a dump there too? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we got 3 different names of the one thing. And I'm like, oh, only on one condition. And my dad's like, what? I can use your dryer. So that was kind of come in handy there. So, you know, service for service kind of thing there.
Yeah.
So I got all my clothes dry, thank God. But that's coming up. I've got a couple of other things. Of course, the new stuff that I'm working on, which one thing that I'm putting together at the moment, people are really, really excited about. And people have known me for mispronouncing things. That's all I'll say there on that front.
Yes.
I'm already getting suggestions in. It's kind of terrifying. So I think I might already have my first 10 episodes of the show planned out. I may or may not have that planned out already. But I'm also planning a few little, you know, extra activities, and then of course there's the generic live show which tie into those extra activities.
Yeah.
So, hell, I'm even planning Christmas already, and where are we? You know, New Year's Eve. But it's literally 12 months, 11 months away. So there's that.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I'm planning a little, you know, GLS show in the tentative date is July. Might get pushed back to August yet. There's a little bit of, you know, going to be live on the road with that coming up, so that'll be exciting.
Very cool.
So, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to in 2016.
Yeah, I mean, on the site level, I mean, I'm gonna be doing more conventions this year because of the weight loss surgery. Also, I mean, something that we spoiled on the couple shows back was a project that I'm working on with an old friend of mine and a couple other people called Con Geeks. That's actually going to be up tomorrow after I walk them through how to make blog posts and such like that on the site. And at least one other new show from me this year. Trying to do at least 2. But I'm definitely doing one, which is the Mana Pool. That one will be out probably.
The Mana Pool?
Not the Mana Pool.
Yeah.
Deck List.
That's the one. I'm sitting here going, the Mana Pool? It's becoming its own full-time show.
I mean, that's what I would
So
like to
sweet.
do, but because that has so much planning and stuff like that, I am putting that as a weekly show behind the paywall on Patreon, patreon.com/geekio, by the way. I have it for not much. It's actually a pretty easy goal to make, but I would like to, because of the amount of time and effort that goes into it, making it weekly would be too much stress mentally and time wise right now. So
Speaking of the medical, I still have to fix up my character sheet.
yes, you do. Yes, I know you have some weirdness on your sheet.
I do have some weirdness on my sheet. I haven't. Yeah, I've leveled my sheet. Totally not doing that now, by the way. But anyway, continue talking.
Yeah. I have to also work on your character for the real life game here.
What? Captain Sparklepants is making a real life appearance? What?
No, you're actually.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm not going to tell you who you are because I want it's a special surprise. I can't wait. I really cannot wait.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Dear Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, I am nervous now, by the way.
It is gonna be so great, dude.
Oh, hang on. I'm just working myself through the character sheet. I get a feature.
You should have got that at level 3.
No, I got that at level 4.
Oh, that's right. You guys are level 4.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, level 4. Because it only says level 4 here. It says select, but anyway.
At level 5 is when the good stuff starts beginning.
I'm gonna choose that because that is my main weapon. Sorry, I'm spoiling things what I'm choosing. That's what I do. Just looking and see if there's anything else here. Doesn't look like I could get much. Huh.
All right, so let's reboot the game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I leveled my main character or my real life characters. I let them go to level 5 in our campaign, and instantly everything from me becomes harder as a dungeon master because a bunch of stuff happens at level 5. Oh yeah, you guys got feats now. You guys got feats.
Feats, and I have chosen my feet.
Oh yeah, I don't have more than one feat for you guys in that one because I'm a asshole. No, in the other game, in my real life game, I've given them two feats because all of them role play excessively well. To the point where I player killed somebody. I player killed my nephew. And in D&D, player killing is basically when you hit somebody and bring them down to negative half their hit points. And I critted on one of my characters when he was at like 3 hit points, and it just annihilated him. So through role play, not only did they bring him back by role playing correctly and finding loopholes that I purposely left in my story, they brought him back as a vampire god.
Okay. My character sheet says I have 37 hit points. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it might be about right. You don't have a high constitution, So,
No. All right, continue.
and then
Vampire.
and then they not only that they role play, and again, I purposely in my games that I create, I purposely leave loopholes that players can exploit because they're fun, and
Yeah.
and I'm playing with a bunch of incredibly intelligent people in my real life game. Not that you guys aren't intelligent, but I'm also not making up the game that we're playing. This is
You're just calling us dumb. Sorry.
I did have to hold your hands to make you role play.
No, and by the way, I love Jared Azevedo, but realistically, he had a dagger stabbing into his leg for like 10 minutes live when we were
Yes.
playing. That was hilarious.
My
He's
God.
swiping your leg. What
Yeah.
are you going to do?
Jazz, he's hitting your he's hitting he's hitting he's hitting he's hitting your leg he's hitting your leg. He's Jazz.
Wake up. And then he was just says he was distracted by sports ball, which, you know,
Damn
I don't
sports
believe.
ball.
But anyway, sports ball.
And then, but they role played that, and they also role played where one of my characters, fell in love and forced the main bad guy to fall in love with her. So, um, so in this, she coerced a staff out of him. I rolled a die, and it's a level 18 staff. Well, shit. You guys are all basically gods now, and now I have to work my way out of a corner.
So there you go.
Which is
wait, there's such thing as
I mean, I
hero points. Anyway, continue. Oh, yes. F. Something just happened. I think we're still alive. I can't be sure. I think CJ is frozen. I think that's what's happening there. I think. I'm not too sure. Oh, blue screen of death. CJ just got a blue screen of death. Okay. I'm going to dance for the camera because I'm still here and I think we're still alive. Yes, the mana pool is happening. I think the schedule for the new year for the Geek IO show. I'm just gonna talk about that because that's what's coming up next. I think. So we're going to be doing our third anniversary. I think we're going to be live from Disney on the Thursday. I think on that one, the 7th of January. I think is when the regular Geek IO show will continue. I think, and that's coming up soon. And I think myself, CJ, the Azevedos, I think we're going to be there. Is going to be live from Disney. Don't hold me to that. That is kind of tentative. The week after that is when the Mana Pool returns, which is why we're talking about all things Mana Pool right now, because you know I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to D&D, so you know I get excited when I find new things in my character sheet because that's always fun. And then I think then CJ's out, so I don't know what that's going to do. So there's that. There's that. as well. So, but what we want to know as well, what is going to be. Better say if it changes on the character sheet. But yeah, 2016 is looking bright for the Geek Network in particular. I might as well, while I'm all alone, self-promote myself because that's always fun. Generic live show. We were going to do we are still going to do a New Year's special as well. We were going to do a New Year's special. I don't know. But we are going to be doing a couple of shows from. I'm going to be doing a couple of shows from the US, the best of show, and another show that I'm not revealing anything on because top secret squirrel business is amazing. And I host a solo show, but it's weird when I get left alone live on YouTube. It gets a bit boring. And I do apologize for the clutter on my filing cabinet as well around there. My office is a pigsty because, because I had Christmas here and then New Year's and then prepping for Disney as well. It's been a bit hectic trying to clean up afterwards as well. What else? I don't think there's anything else. Character sheets, D&D. But yeah, let us know what you're looking forward to in 2016 as well. geekioshow@gmail.com. I think that's the email address. That's the last email address I remember seeing anyway. So there's that. There you go. Just waiting for City to get back. Stretch. But I want to actually also. I saw in the new year. By the way, it is New Year's Day. I saw in the new year sleeping. So again, I'm old. Leave me alone. I spent it sleeping because I worked 10.5 hours the day before because that's always fun. No, I didn't go out drinking. I didn't do any of that. I'm a bit too old for that. Plus, also, I'm getting on a 33-hour plane ride tomorrow, so I don't really want to be too out of my own mind and body for that because I want to be as healthy as I can for that, obviously, because it's 33 hours. So get to the airport. I'll probably get to the airport at around 9:30ish. So by the time I check in and